Yeah. In this category, there are various models we use to develop
Okay.
the software. We use one of them is Waterfall Model. In the Waterfall Model, it goes in a systematic way. We collect the requirement. The business analyst collects the requirement from the client or the customer.
Okay.
Or it could be, is that a product analyst? Yeah, product analyst.
Yeah.
It could be anyone who can collect the information or the requirement.
Yes.
They do an analyze. They analyze to see how is the requirement, and according to the requirements, they give the time scales to the client.
Okay.
And then we design. It goes. The next department is basically they design.
Okay.
The software.
Yeah.
And then coding. They do the coding to the software, and then we do the testing after the coding.
Okay. Yeah. Then after that, after coding.
Yeah. After coding, we do the testing.
Okay. Yes.
We test. Yeah. So we have to wait for the. So in between, if there's any changes or any requirement, we can't do any requirement changes because we have got the requirement. So
yes.
only go ahead and do the process. This is basically the waterfall model.
Yeah. That is after testing, there is an installation team will go and install the product. They give a demo to the customer. Then they will have a maintenance.
Yeah.
Pre-maintenance.
Also in design, there's a high level and low level design where
yes.
high level design is designed by the architects and the senior developers.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
Low level design is done by the senior developers.
Correct. So high level design is the framework design. Low level design is the technologies level, actually what so how the software can be, what are the functionalities can be implemented, how it can be implemented.
Yeah.
Like those things can be done over there. Clear now?
Okay, yeah, clear.
So I'll just tell you a little bit overview one more time. So SDLC model is a software development lifecycle, which is the first model which came into industry is Waterfall Model. Okay, it's like a fixed. The requirements are fixed. Then only what we start the development over there. Okay, only after we get the requirements only we just go for it over there. Okay, so just a second. Yes, great. So first, the waterfall model is the one which came into industry first over there. So here the requirements are fixed. Then only we start the development over there. In between time, we cannot change the requirements over here. Once the requirement has been given, then you don't have an access to change the requirements over there in the waterfall model. That is the drawback, and that is also the advantage over there. So what is the advantage? So you can finish the development in a faster way. Because correct. In between there are no changes going to come. But the problem, one more thing is, what testing has been started. Once the coding is been done, then only it's been started. Any errors we found over there, we are finding it at the very later stage. If anything goes wrong, it will be a very big problem. Requirements level, if you anything we have understood wrongly, and then finally if we found it over there after the development, means is a very biggest challenge over there. That's the main over here. So requirements are collected by the business analyst or the product analyst. Then after that, there will be a conference will happen over there in the feasibility study. The project manager, architect, and then the HR team, and then finance team, everyone they will assemble, and then the BA will give the information. He will give the information about the requirement. Then everyone decides whether to take the project or not. The final deciding authority will be the project manager. He will tell whether to take or not. Then once the project has been taken, then they will go for the design. Architect will do the HLD, and then other senior developers, and then they will be doing the LLD, low level design. High level design is the framework level design over there. Then after that, the low level design is what means actually it has been done by the senior developers. They will just say that actually what are the functionalities to be implemented and how the way it has to be implemented. All those things they will check over there. Then coding is being done. It has been done by the senior developers and the junior developers over there. Once the coding is being done, they will give for testing. So testers, they test the product. If they found any bugs on that one, then it will be reported to the development team. Then they fix it. And finally, if the product everything is of bug free, then only it will be given to the installation team. They go for the go to the company. Then finally, they install the product, and then they give a demo to the client. Then finally, there will be a technical team will be there. A tech support team will be there. And then after that, the maintenance will be given for them for 6 months of period. Most probably they will be giving a free maintenance. Then after that, the client will be paying the amount for the maintenance over there. So anything extra need to be done, all those things the client will be making it. Okay, a maintenance team will be finally maintained over there. Okay, so usually when they're starting the project, 100 members are there. Then in the maintenance period, they'll be having only 5 to 6 members or something. They will not have a big team over there. Max 10 members they will have. Only 10% of the team they will have, because they're not going to develop anything. They're going to maintain the software. That's the only thing. Okay, this is the thing. Next. Now we are going to the spiral model. So what is this spiral model over there? Okay, we have seen about waterfall model. Okay, in waterfall model, if you see, it will be like a flow. Okay. Why it's called as a waterfall model means actually from the top to bottom. Yes. Top to bottom, it will be flowing over there in only one direction. So that's why what's the thing? They'll be saying it as a waterfall model. Next one is spiral model. What is the spiral model means? Okay, spiral model. Why they call that means that is actually here in the spiral model how they will be doing this information means. So right now there are 100 requirements are there. Okay, what they will be doing is actually right now what are the requirements we got from the client. Okay, they start with that. For example, A is the requirement first they got. So what they will do, they first once the requirement has been given, then they design, then they code it, and then they test it. That is, A requirement has been completed. Then next what will happen? They get the next requirement, A and B. Okay, that is actually B requirement is going to come. So now what will happen? The B requirement has been designed and then it's been coded. And then testing team, what they will do? They will be testing both the A and then B. Both the requirements, they will be testing it. Okay. So then they get the C requirement. Now what the C requirement when it comes over there, once again it go to design, coding, and then finally testing team will be testing both A, B, and C. So here the problem is actually testing team will always, when going further, it will be a big heavy work for them, because developers will be developing only that product alone. That is actually that requirement alone they will be developing, but testers need to check everything.
You need to basically check the end result as well.
Correct. Ensure that actually what entire product is working fine. So that's why they test everything. Okay. So here from our side, always spiral model, what is the advantage over there means any point of time you can add the requirements over there. Okay. But that will be designed and then coded. Then finally testing team will be testing the entire product. And then they will be giving it. That is what.
Yeah.
Clear? This is about spiral model. Okay, so it always goes as a spiral way. That's why they are calling it as a spiral model. They get the requirement, they design it, they code it, and then finally test it. And finally, the installation, all those things will be done by other team. So those things are not given, but these things are done in the back end. Clear?
Got
So,
it.
yeah. So here the things. So at this stage, the requirements required for building the product. That is actually what means to customer to start the business. What are the requirements that are needed? That alone will be taken and then it will be started to code.
Yeah. Okay.
Initially, if you take the website, for example, any Walmart website, if you take it over there. So what is the thing over there means right now for him to start the business, what is it first needed for him? That is, he wants to get the informations about the product. Okay, we need to install all the, that is actually we want to give the product name and then the seller information and then what is the price of it and then what is the rating, reviews, those things needed. And then after that what we need to show the information, a grid view, we need to show whether these are the products available and what is the price of it, like that we need to give it. And then a search box for finding the items and then informations for the filtering. The filtering will be there over there to identify, that is actually as per the for example sports and accessories. What are the sports accessories means inside that one what are things will be there. Same thing, electronics, fridges will be in a different thing, TV appliances, like those things are the first to start information. So they will be developing first those things and then they will be giving it to the client. Then after that, the second requirements, all what will happen means actually what? Giving the discount, giving the price of it. Okay, like all those things will come. Right now, what giving the ratings, reviews, and all those things can be given as a second requirement. Then next to what can be done right now, showing different images. Right now, what they will be having only one image to show. Now showing multiple images of the product. Like those things can be added in the future level. So that is what will happen over there in the spiral model over here. It is called as an iterative model. Okay, so from A it starts over here and then it finishes over here. No? So this one is called as an iteration. Okay, they will be doing it for 15 days or 1 month. They take it and then they finish it over there. Okay, so that one we'll be calling it as an iteration. That's why it's also called as an iterative model. Spiral model is also called as iterative model.
Okay.
So here I mentioned it's also called as incremental model also. It's called as iterative model, otherwise incremental development. Okay. So the thing is what each and every time we are incrementing the requirements over there. So that's why it's called as incremental development. Okay, this job, okay, from our side, at this stage, the requirements required for building a product is collected from the customer. First, what are the things are required to start the project over there? That will be done. This has been done by the BA or PA. Okay, because those guys are the one responsible to collect the requirements, correct? So they collect it. Then it's the responsibility of BA to convert the business language into software language. That's what, converting the CRS to the SRS. Okay, customer requirement specification to software requirement specification. That will be done by the business analyst. Then what are the documents that will be involved in the requirement collection means CRS. Okay, customer requirement specification given by the customer. Business requirement specification done by the customer. Okay, so it's not always will be done by the customer. Sometimes it's been done by the customer. Sometimes if the customer doesn't have any knowledge about the software side, like this document and all, it will be done with the help of the developers only. Sorry, done by the with help of the product analyst or the business analyst.
Yeah.
Next, SRS, software requirement specification. Okay, CRS and BRS both will be of same type, understanding about the business only. SRS, software requirement specification, and FS means functional specification done by the BA or the senior developers over there. Okay, so what is the thing means actually functional specification means each and every component level, the compose button should be here. Okay, then the send button should be present over here, and what is the color of it should be, and then what is the where it should be located. All those things will be given in the functional specification. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Next.
This is under requirement.
Correct.
Okay. And then the design. Okay.
Yes, correct. Okay. Then after that, okay, totally 4 stages are there: requirement, design, coding, and testing. In requirements collection, these are the processes being done. Then design is of 2 types: high level design and then low level design. As usual, done by the architects and senior developers over there. Then coding has been done. So coding level, if you see, it has been done by the developers, senior developers, junior freshers over there. That is actually what they write the code and then they prepare it. Okay, developers mainly are involved in this to write the code. Next is testing. So it has been done by test engineers. Bugs are found and sent to the developers. Okay, so as usual, these guys will find what are the things are requirements has been developed. Those things they check whether the requirements are properly built. They compare the CRS, SRS, and then the application, and then check whether everything has been properly built. That's what they tested. After the product is built and tested, okay, it goes to the implementation phase, then to the maintenance phase. Because once testing is done, that will be sent to the implementation phase, that is installation phase over there. Okay, then finally maintenance also will be done. Those things. Okay, so how to handle the changes in this one means it's very easy because it's an incremental iterative model. Okay, if anything goes wrong or anything need to be developed or something, that is, it can be done in the future level also, because we are going to do it each and everything as per requirements level. Step by step we can do it out there. So that's why after the product is built and tested, it is incremental level iteration. So if there is any change in the requirement, in the upcoming iteration, it will get fixed over there. It's not sure that actually perfectly we need to fix and send it to the customer. Okay, after that also we can fix it and then we can send it to the client over there. Next is advantages. Okay, it's relatively better than the waterfall model. Okay, why? Because waterfall model, everything is actually what is being tested at the final stage. But here it's not like that. Each and every requirement level, we are testing it and then we are sending it to the client. Okay, so anything problem happens over there, within the next iteration also we can fix it over there. It's a short period of time, 15 days or within a month, we are going to fix it. We can fix it over there and then send it to the client over there. That's the advantage over there. Then changes in requirements can be done because in the future level, if we are developing it, so it's always can be done. Requirements can be changed over there any point of time. Easy to accommodate the changes in the requirement, and then each module is tested at the end over there. Each module is been tested over there. These are the main things. When we need to go for the spiral model, when your application is complex, that time we should go. When your application is been there complex over there, that time we should go for this one because it can be done in the future phases over there. Then next,
when does it become complex? How do we know it is
long-term projects, accounting related things, banking stuffs over there. Those things are what complex projects.
Okay.
That is, understanding the requirement will be a little bit tough. Those things will be called as complex projects over there.
Okay.
Okay. Then, when we want to develop a new feature during the iteration also, that time also we can do it. Then when significant changes are expected, at that time also we can go for it. Okay, significant changes. That is actually what any changes during I have developed it, but even though I need to go with some changes over there, that time we can go for this one. When customers are not sure about the requirements, that time mainly we go. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the thing is, when customers are not sure, that is, he itself don't know whether his requirement will be like this or not. He has to again check with his team over there, and then finally he has to come. So those things we can go for this one. Okay, getting it?
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
These are the places we need to go for the spiral model. So next, V model. Okay, next is V model. It's verification and
Validation.
okay. I'll just give a 5 minutes break, Vinay. Okay.
Okay.
So each and every model will take a little bit 5 minutes of break because I don't want to go continuously.
Okay.
So you can also refresh over there. Then after that 5 minutes we'll start.
All right. No worries. Okay.
Okay. So again by 8 for right now it's 8:34. By 8:40 again we'll start.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, evening. We'll start the session.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So now we are going to see the next model called as V model. Okay, it's also called as verification and then validation. It's called as
Okay.
verification and validation model over there. So what does this model will help us to do? See. Here, so what we are doing over here in the last two models only we get the requirements, and then we design, we code, and then we do all the things. Okay, always testing is being started at the later part. Okay,
Yeah.
after the coding only we are starting the testing. But in this V model, testing also starts at the same time when we get the requirement itself. Okay, when the
Okay.
testers are coding it, at that time itself we will be verifying the requirements. All those things will be doing at the equal stage over there.
Okay. Simultaneously.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, simultaneously we will be doing those things. So what is that? So first step, they will be getting the CRS. Okay, the customer requirement specification will be given to us. So that time what will happen? The CRS will be converted into SRS by the BA and all those things. Okay, so if you see, this side has been entirely done by the developers. This side is entirely done by the testers over there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
CRS and then SRS. So CRS and SRS will be done by the senior developers. Otherwise, most probably BA or the PA will be doing it. Okay. So from our side, what will happen? These developers will also go through this CRS and SRS. That time, when we get the CRS itself, we will be writing the acceptance criteria test cases. Okay. We'll be writing the acceptance criteria test cases. Here we will be writing the test cases. Okay, acceptance criteria test cases. What is the acceptance criteria test cases means? That is, right now for the business level, what are the things that are required? Okay, like those test cases in the higher level we'll be writing it. That is what we'll be calling it as a acceptance criteria test cases. That means, for example, Flipkart
Yeah.
is my application, I'm going to do it. So that is the thing, means right now for me important things are there. What right now I want to list all the different types of products there. Those are all mine. That is one. The another one, we should have a search criteria to find the specific product. Then another one, everywhere we need to get the what is the pricing list over there, and then discount options should be shown. Then from my side, I also should get an option as per category level, show the information as per category level. Like these things I'll be overall overview level I'll be checking. These are all acceptance criteria test cases. Okay, so we review this CRS, write acceptance test plan, and then we write the acceptance test case. Test plan means like from our side, the planning information, that is actually how many days it will take to write the test cases. Okay, and what are the things that we need to cover, like those things, and how many members will be in the track to write those test cases. Like those things will be done in the test plan. Okay, next SRS. SRS, when they prepared it, that time what will happen? We review the SRS against the CRS. We compare whether the business logic is being transferred properly into software logic. Okay, that's what.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
review the SRS against CRS. That is what. Okay, then write the system test plan and then the system test cases. Okay, so from our side, now software level test cases we start to write. Now business level before, now software level, application level, we write the test cases. Okay, then that is end-to-end testing flow. Okay, end-to-end testing flow. What is the end-to-end testing flow is? Okay, go and search for a product and then buy the product. Okay, then after that check whether the delivery time everything is being coming properly or not. Like that end-to-end flow we will be checking it. That is what system test cases. The next one, review the, that is next after SRS they prepare the HLD. When the HLD is prepared, we review the HLD and then now we write the integration test plan and then test cases. Integration test plan and integration, that is the data flow between one feature to another feature or one module to another module, like that. So that means what means, from my side I'm going to Flipkart examples if I'll take. So from my side I'm going to click on a product. Okay, when I'm clicking on the product, I need to check whether the same image of the product has been came properly and then the price has been came as it is shown over there. If I'm going to show some discount, the same discount should come. So right now, the data flow is what means the same information I need to, when I click on a product, the same detailed page of that product should come for me. That is integration test case, the data flow between one module to another module. Okay, we will be seeing these test cases information all in a detailed manner. Okay, that is integration testing means what, system testing means what, all those things we'll be seeing very soon.
Okay.
Right now, if you little bit understand, that's enough.
Okay.
Okay, we will be seeing it in detail very soon. Next, LLD will be prepared. When LLD is prepared, that time we review the LLD and then write the functional test cases. That is component level test cases. That is, we have a compose button. Okay, then in the Flipkart level, logo should be shown. Where the logo should be there at the left side top. Then after that, what if you are showing the buy now button? The buy now button should be there under this color, and then it should be of this size. It should be like a button, or it should be like a link. What are the things? Okay, then we are showing the product name. The product name should be like a link. I should be able to click on the product name. Like those things will be given over there in the functional test plan. So we write the test cases for it. How to test the functional test over there.
Okay. Yeah.
Then after that, they start to code. When the coding has been done, we will be doing the white box testing right now from our side. So what will happen right now? White box testing is being done. Okay, then white box testing means what? That is testing the code. Okay, this might be most probably done by the developers. Sometimes testers also might do. Okay, so that's what.
Okay. Yeah.
So these, once the coding has been done, white box testing is done. Then after that, we have written the test cases. No? So all these test cases now it will be tested. We take which requirement has been taken. So for that, we find the test cases and then we test it one by one. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
This is how test cases will be taken and then we will be testing it. This is
on our V model. Yeah.
Correct. This is about verification. That is, main thing is what advantage.
So we do a simultaneously every time we get a requirement, we do a test case.
Correct.
As per the requirement.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, step by step we do simultaneously.
Perfect. Both of them start simultaneously and then complete the work over there. Okay.
So at the time, let's say if there's a requirement, in the requirement there is something missing, then we can say it's missing. So it's easy.
Yes.
More cost effective.
Correct. Perfect. Okay. So here the thing is, it's V&V model. It's verification and then validation. Okay. So verification is what? Reviewing the information. Validation is testing the product over there.
Okay.
In order to overcome the drawbacks of waterfall model, spiral model, V model was being introduced. Here, each phase has been tested, requirement collection, and then design and coding. Everything has been, because once we get the requirements, we check the requirements, we write the test cases according to that. Then the CRS has been compared with the SRS. And then when they design it, that time we write the integration test cases. Like that, all the things are being tested over there. Entire model has been divided into two parts as verification and then validation over there. So this model acknowledges that for every stage with development, there is an associated stage of testing over here. Okay, always there is a, from my side, any development is done, for that testing also should be done simultaneously. That is what here. Testing can start early with analyzing the requirements and creating the test criteria of what needs to be tested. So the advantage over here, if anything requirement level, anything is wrong, just we are testing it. So that time we will be reported in a faster phase. So any changes that need to be done are being tracked and then will be given the information to them in a faster way. That is what we are doing over here. Clear? Then reviewing the CRS means what? Finding the mistakes in the CRS. Check whether there is a conflict in the requirements. That is, whether the requirement is clear or not. Okay, missing requirements. If they have installed some requirements, add it.
Okay.
That is, requirements will be there, but how it should work will not be there. Okay, we have to add those informations. Then wrong requirements can be found over there. Testing team will send the review to the development team. Both testing and development team once again will have a call with the customer and then they make sure whether the requirement is correct or they need to change it over there. Testing team once again go through the latest CRS and development team sees whether the SRS is updated according to the top. Because customer requirement specification level, we found the bug. Okay,
Yeah.
so then we are say giving the information to the developer, and then he's going to change it. Then when they changed it at that time, make sure that actually what SRS also has been changed according to that, because when CRS is ready, then after that they start to write the SRS. Okay, we found the bug in the CRS level, means that should be corrected in the SRS level also. So both should
Okay. Yeah.
be taken care of over there. Check whether CRS is converted into SRS over there. Check whether conversation is correct or not. If it is not correct, send it to the development team. Okay, the conversion. Okay, that is actually what we have asked them to change it over there. According to the SRS properly changed or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Then coding. So coding level, development team will write the code and then they verify the code. This kind of testing is called as white box testing. It's also called as unit testing. That is reviewing the code whether it's correct or not. Once white box testing is done, the testing team starts to test the product. Okay, till then they just review the CRS and SRS over there. Once white box testing is done, testing team will start to test the product over there. Then once white box testing is done, okay, product is sent for the functional testing. Okay, then integration testing, then system testing. That is component level, integration level, and then end-to-end flow testing. So then finally, what acceptance criteria test cases, that also will be tested. Finally, the product will be delivered to the client over there.
Yeah. Okay.
So advantages, testing starts at early stage of product development. Bugs are found in the early stage, and then we make sure we fix it, and then we make sure it does not flow until the entire end of the thing. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
avoids the downward flow of defects over there. That's advantage over here. All the stages are tested over here. Deliverables will be also parallel. Okay, total investment is less. Total time for completing is less due to parallel deliverables, because development team, testing team both are doing it in the proper way. So because of that, actually what bugs in the product will be very less. So because requirement level, no bugs will come because everything has been tested at that time. We can deliver it with the faster phase also. That's a main thing over here. Clear? Any doubts on this one?
No, it's clear. Yeah.
So when we can, sorry, and then disadvantages. Initial investment is always high over here. Okay, initial investment is always high because beginning stage only the test engineers are being
Required.
given over there. Managing iteration between development and testing team is complex job over there, because from our side actually what always both of them will be parallelly working. So we need to make sure whether our side we get the informations properly, and then that is both of them. That is actually anything testing team has been giving an information that should be properly updated in the testing team, development team also. Disadvantages, initial investment is high. Okay, then managing the iteration between development team and testing team is complex. Then huge documentation, because everything has been documented from CRS to the entire flow. We write different test cases over there. So all those things is little bit tough over there. Next,
Right.
when we can go for the V model, whenever we are building complex application. When we are building complex applications, we need to make sure whether we are giving it properly. So the thing is, that's why V model, what's happening, we are testing each and everything at the beginning stage. Okay, from the requirements to the here. So downward flow of defects will not be there here. When customers want high quality product within stipulated time period, okay, used for long term projects. That is, customer want in a very short time, okay, but he wants a quality product. That time we can go for this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, the next one is prototype model. Okay, so again we'll have a 5 minutes break. Any doubts on this V model, Vinay?
Are we using this new model at this current time, or is it an old model?
Rarely some of them uses.
Okay.
Rarely some of them uses, not everywhere, but some of them uses over here.
Okay. Okay. In general, is it a helpful model? Is it or?
I'll prefer Agile model only the best now.
Okay.
Why Agile model is the best means because from your side, anytime requirements can be changed. Anytime new requirements can be added, okay, bugs fixing, all those things will be easier for you always. That's the advantage for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we'll have 5 minutes break. As usual, 9 our game will start.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hello, evening. Hello, evening. You there? Hello, evening. You there? Hello, evening. Hello. Hello, evening. You there? Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, evening. We'll start the
Hi,
session.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So the next is prototype model. What is this prototype model over here means? That is actually from our side, they give the requirements. After that requirement has been given, what we will be doing means we will be just preparing a prototype. A prototype means that is an application is in a, so the same thing which will be designed like an application using for example it's like a snapshot of the application, like that they will be preparing it. And then
dummy model, is it?
Yes, correct. A dummy model. Okay.
Yeah.
When you click on it, it will go to each and every location like that. Only application level UI alone will be taken. Okay, that alone will be developed by a team, and then it will be sent to them. So why we used to do that means, okay, when seeing that information itself, the client will come to know whether that is what is expected or not. That is what is expectation or not. If any corrections is there, he will be informing it at that time itself. So it will be easy for us. That is the advantage of going to going with the prototype model over here. So prototype model can be used for any of the models over here. So how it's happening? As usual, we get the requirements over there. Then the design of the prototype is being done. Okay, usually it's been done by the UI team. Okay, there will be a team called user interface team over there. Will be calling. Okay, UI team will be calling. So those guys is the one responsible for to develop it. Okay, using the HTML format, they will be developing it.
Okay.
Once that prototype, yeah, tell me.
No, I'm just writing down. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. That once actually what that prototype has been developed, then it will be tested by the testing team. Okay, the prototype will be tested, checking whether the requirements are present or not. That is, we compare with the CRS and SRS over there, and then we check whether from our side the prototype is matching with the CRS or SRS. Then next, if there is any defects on the prototype, it will be again sent to the development team, okay, the UI team. Then they will be fixing it. Once again, they will send it. If everything is fine over there, then it will be sent for the customer review.
Okay.
Okay, that's why it's called as a visualization of a requirement. That is actually, it's not the original product. It's like a visualization of a product like that.
Okay.
Then next,
just a visual, just an imaginary thing.
Perfect, correct. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after that, once it's been given to the customer review, then it will be sent to the design. Okay, it will be sent to the design. Then after that, it will be given for the coding. We'll be giving it to the designing and then coding. Okay, once customer approved it, then we'll go for design, coding, testing, implementation, maintenance over there. Okay, now we will check over the features are being properly implemented or not.
Okay.
It's a toy implementation of the system. It's also called as a rapid application development. It's also called as rapid application development over there. Prototype is developed by the BA or the senior developers or the web designers. Okay, they will be also called as web designers, the UI team. Okay, we'll be also having content developers. They also might do content development. Means what will happen? Those guys will be giving an information. That is actually what usually if you see in any of the websites, they will be writing some codes. For example, if you go to the redbus.in. So these things actually what they will be writing sometimes actually what introducing holiday package, travel, stay, food, like these, they are writing some informations on this one. Okay, so first of its own kind bus tracking features on Redbus. Okay, like these things and all, they have to give some catchy words. That is, once if you read itself, you will be you should be liking to read that information, and then you should understand it in a very easier way. Only 2 lines of information is there, but you can understand what they're trying to say. Okay, like those things will be done by the content developers. Okay, these guys also you might be seeing in your application, in your software industry. Okay, so the prototype is developed by them, and finally what
developers, you can say another way is marketing, is it?
Content developer, yeah, it's like they are helping for the marketing.
Yeah, okay.
They are not marketing people, they are helping for the marketing.
Okay.
So advantages of this model is what beginning only customer will know whether he is going to get the right product or not. He can do all the corrections in the prototype, then only what your side application will be started to develop. Customers get an opportunity to change the requirement in the beginning stage only. Okay, improved communication between the customer team and the development team over here because of the prototype. Then disadvantages what means initial investment is always high over here. Okay, initial investment is always high, and then if user is not satisfied with the developed prototype, then a new prototype is developed. So there is a delay in building the application. If a user is not satisfied with the developed prototype, then a new prototype is developed. So there is a delay in building our application. Clear? Because always application has been started only after the approval of the prototype. Okay, that's the deal over here. Clear? That's why there is a delay. Who can use prototype model? That is when customer is new to software. Okay, when developer is new to the domain. Okay, when the customer is new to the software or when the developer is new to the domain, that times we can go for it.
When the developer is new to the domain, is a new environment, is it? Or
it's like actually what right now he has developed hotel management industry still now. Now they are going to go with the banking application.
oh, okay.
So totally it's a new type of industry is going to develop. So that time they will be giving the prototype.
Okay. Okay.
When customer also was he's the first time is going to ask to develop a software. That time also we will be doing the prototype.
So in this prototype model, it's similar to waterfall model, is it?
So it's not similar to waterfall model. Prototype can be used for any of the model.
Oh, okay.
Any of the model.
Okay.
The thing is, before starting
prototype.
Correct. Before designing and then starting the coding, prototype will be done at the stage. Then it will be sent for a customer review. Then we'll start it. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Next, when customer is not clear about this own requirement, that time also we can go to set the customer expect. That is actually is trying to explain a requirement, but is not sure whether the requirement is correct or not. Otherwise, is not able to say it properly. That time we used to go with this. Okay. Then next step, to set the customer expectation at the beginning stage only. When we want to set the customer expectation, that time we used to go for it. Next, customer have an opportunity to change the requirement at the beginning stage alone. Okay, at the beginning stage only customer will change the requirements if you want to do it, because we are going to give an information about the prototype. So when he sees the prototype itself, we'll come to know whether his requirements is correct or he need to change it or not. All those things.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. The next is derived or customized model. Otherwise, we also call it as a hybrid model. That is a combination of one or two models is always will be calling it as a derived model or a combination model. All those things. See, spiral and prototype, V model.
Okay, the combination. Yeah, okay.
These things. Okay, it can be attached with anything. Okay. So customized model is what means actually the combination of W model, waterfall model, and then spiral model. Okay, the combination of that one, and then V model, prototype model, like that. We have W model. Okay, the thing is, I'm going to get the advantages of both the models, and then I'm trying to use it in my own model over there. That is, I'm itself trying to customize it. Nowadays, most of them uses customized model only, because you cannot follow with the same thing properly. It's better always to go with the customized, because according to your side, what are the things are easier, that one we can go for it. That's the thing.
It depends upon the requirement and how quick we have to deliver. So,
correct. That's the only thing.
So who decides this to go with which model?
Project manager.
Project manager. Okay.
The project manager has the entire decision authority of to take which one. Okay, but suggestions will be given.
Sorry. If it goes wrong, then it goes on the project manager.
Yes, perfect, correct. Suggestions can be given by the senior developers or the architect or anyone, but decision authority will be always project managers only. Okay. So next, if you adopt any changes in the actual model to develop a software, it's called as a derived model. Okay, it's also called as a hybrid model also. Today, no one uses basic model. Either they are using hybrid model or the derived model. Okay, merging one or two models over there. Best example of derived model is a W model. It is derived from the waterfall model and the V model. Okay, the combination of both waterfall model and V model is a derived W model over there. That's the thing. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So next, the final one, we can go for the Agile model, which is a very important model over there. Okay. So we'll have a, as usual, 5 to 10 minutes break over there. So once again by 9:30 we'll again meet, and then we'll finish with Agile model. This is the final model.
Okay.
But right now this is the model which is being used in all over the industry.
Okay. Did you work on V model any time before?
No. From the beginning, I'm working on Agile model only. Yeah.
From the beginning. Okay.
Yes. Because nowadays everyone is using Agile model only.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That is, Agile model is less documentation, but output will be vast. That's the advantage. That is quicker development over here.
Sure. Okay.
So by 9:30 we'll start. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. In the agile model, are we using any combination or hybrid models?
Right now, my both all the companies, which are the things I work, everywhere actually what they use the combination only.
No combination.
They use the combination only. That is actually it's a hybrid agile. We'll be calling this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
How it has been used, it depends on our side. Everything. Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 9:30.
Sure, man. 9:30 will see.
Okay. Yeah.
Evening, we'll start.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, Agile model. Okay, that's the latest model right now. Okay, it's not latest, but actually, uh, everywhere you go right now, everyone is using the Agile model only. So, what is the advantage of going with this Agile model over there? Means that is from your side, faster development can be done anytime. Requirement changes can be done. If anything bugs or something is there, we can do it in the next iteration level also. It's not sure always we have to do it in the same iteration. We can do it by any time. Okay,
Okay.
those are all the main advantages. And then also we don't need a very big team also to do this one. Okay, so how Agile model first came into the industry means, okay, so it's right now there is saying over there, it's not perfectly developed by the what the business peoples over there, right? Before, there were a person who was trying to hack the system. Okay, so a company which has been just again, just a minute, I'll just tell you. Okay, sorry. So the thing is actually how this model came into the industry. They say means actually what there was a software company. He has developed the software from his side, and then he has informed to everyone that it's one of the best software. No one can hack the system. Okay, like that he has given an information to all over the world. Then what happened? A team, okay, a person, okay, he tries to hack the system. So what he did, okay, he formed a group of 7 members. Then after that, within a week, okay, within a matter of 5 to 7 days, he totally hacked the system over there, and then he took the entire data and then he published it over there that we hacked the system. Then what this guy means, okay, the software company guy, he called the person who has hacked the system, okay, for a meeting. Then he asked them information. Totally it took around 3 to 3.5 years for us to develop this one. How it's possible for you to achieve this one within a 7 days of time? Because he knows that actually it was a very toughest challenge that has been taken by him, and then within a week he has entirely hacked the system. So then that guy told an information how the process he has been done. Okay, so what he has done means, okay, he formed a group of 7 members. How he formed the group of 7 members? It is a combination of the that is actually what multi skills. That is actually what one guy is a developer, another guy is what means actually what he knows about networking, another guy knows about database information, then the another guy knows about what is it, technically each and everyone is strong in each and every different skill set, and then also everyone knows the information of everything, basic information. Okay, like that he formed a group of 7 members. Then every day morning they will be having a meeting. Then he will be just giving them information. Today's goal is to achieve this one. So he will give the information morning, and then also what he will be telling them, these are the things will be required, and then if anything is required, all information he will be giving. Then end of the day actually what, again they will be having a status meeting over there. Okay, they will have a status meeting. That is the status meeting. They will be giving information whether the task has been achieved for today, whether they have found any blockers, all those things. Okay, every day morning they will be giving a achieving that is actually they will be giving information about the blockers, and then what they did yesterday, what they did going to do today. Okay, and then whether they faced any problems or not. So like that it has happened, made him to achieve within 5 to 7 days, he totally hacked the system.
Yeah. Okay.
This process was being taken by the software company, and then he also tries to develop it, and then he found it to be very good over there. That is actually process was very much faster to achieve it. Okay, that time the name given for it is called as a joint application development. Okay, Agile model first name it was given as joint application development, and then rapid application development. That is the name it has been given. And later on, it has been converted into Agile model now. Okay, this is how the Agile model came into the industry. Okay, there is another saying also what that is actually Winston Royce is the person who introduced Agile model in the world. There is another one also is there, but we are not sure actually who is the one who perfectly designed and then came over there. Okay, Agile model, this is how came into the industry. So how the Agile model works means, okay, so if you want to be a part of the Agile model means, okay, you should have a diverse skill set. That is, you should have more knowledge. Okay, that is how the Agile model will be structured. That is the original Agile model. Okay, that is how it will happen means the BA is the person who will be collecting the requirements.
Yeah.
He collects the entire requirements and then he will be documenting it. That documentation will be named as product backlog. That documentation will be named as a product backlog over there. Okay, so we have entire requirements over there. If the requirements are very big, then the product backlog will be called as a epic. Okay, if the requirements are too big, then they will be calling it as an epic. So here, from our side, the next step, we got the requirements over there. So here from our side, actually, what there will be a team. Okay, totally of 7 members will be there. Okay, that might be 7 or 7 plus or minus 2 members. Okay, always the Agile model when you're going for it, the team size should be 7 plus or minus 2 members only. You should not have more than that. Okay, always you should be plus or minus 7. That is actually should be 9 or between 5 to 9 members only should be there. That is the size of Agile model, original Agile.
Okay. Yeah.
So what will happen?
Minimum up to 5 or
correct.
9.
5 to 9 members. Okay. So what will happen over here means, okay, so each and every iteration, okay, the iteration period will be of 7 to 15 days or 30 days. Okay, 7 days or 15 days or 30 days. This is the iteration period over here. So what they will do, they would have been got lot of requirements, 100 to 200 requirements they would have got. Each and every time they will be taking the priority requirements alone. Priority means what is really needed for to start the business. Okay, that information will be collected from the customer by BA.
Okay. Yeah.
The BA will interact with the customer and then he will get what are the requirements to be developed first. Then after that they will be having a discussion with the team. Okay, so who will be here the deciding element? Okay, there will be a team called Scrum team. Okay, so there will be 7 members I told there. The team will be handled by a person called Scrum Master. Okay, the Scrum Master is the person who handles the entire team. He is the authority to assign the task to the team. Okay, then these persons, okay, the employees who are working for it, they will be called as pigs over there. Okay, these guys are called as pigs. Okay, so Scrum is what means actually what where the pigs will stay over there. That is called as a Scrum. Okay, so he is a Scrum Master. Then Chicken. There will be another person called Chicken. Okay, he will be like a passive contributor. Okay, the team members, everyone are active contributor. That is, they will be involving in the each and every meeting and then the discussions of everything. They'll be they will be present over there. That's why these guys are called as active contributor. Chicken is a guy that is he will be like a project manager who will be handling 3 to 4 projects. This guy he will come and check whether the product is running in a proper phase or not. That is what he will come and check. Okay, he will not go and interact with the pigs over there directly. If he wants anything, he directly interacts with the Scrum Master alone. Scrum Master is the person to give the information about the entire team structure, and then after that what's going on. Everything will be updated with Scrum Master to the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, the requirements will be collected in the product backlog. Then what are the requirements that will be taken for the iteration will be again taken in another document which is called as sprint backlog. Which will be called as a sprint backlog.
Sprint backlog, okay.
So only priority requirements that need to be built for this iteration alone will be taken. Okay, so then after that they will start the iteration. The iteration period will be of 7 to 15 days. Okay, they take all the requirements and then after that they finishes it. In case if they are not able to complete the entire requirement, okay, they have taken 10 requirements to build, but 7 they have done, 3 they are not able to do it. Means what will happen? Okay, they will make that requirement as a backlog. Okay, they'll be having another requirement carry forward. Okay, they will be having a carry forward option. That is what will happen. That 3 requirements will be built under the next iteration. Okay, the next set of 15 days of time is there. Na? That time they will be adding that carry forward requirements over there. That is what they will do. Clear?
Okay.
Likewise, each and every 15 days, they will take some requirements and then any carry forward items are there. Everything they will make sure they add it in it and then they start to do it. This is how they do it over there. In between, they have some meetings and all those things over there. So how it has been done means, okay. So how the team works means every day morning they will have a meeting called Scrum meeting. It's also called as a stand-up meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daily Scrum.
Correct. It will be of a 10 minutes meeting over there will be done. Each and every team member will come and give an information that what is the information, that is what are the things that has been done yesterday and what he will be doing it for today. And then if he has faced any blockers and then how to overcome on the blockers, that will be given by the team member. And then Scrum Master is the one, he will be discussing about how the blockers to face. Okay, how to come out, how to achieve the information. All those things will be given in the meeting over there. That is what will happen over there. Okay, that is called as a stand-up meeting. Okay, evening again there will be another meeting might be happen. So that is called as a stand-up, status meeting. Whether the meeting is being completed or whether they are able to complete the task or not. Whether are they facing any problem like that. A status meeting will be done at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah.
That is what. So then, what are the disadvantages in the other models? Okay, communication gap between different teams of the project. Okay, so the thing is actually what there will be a communication gap between the team members. Okay, so what is the requirement has been given, whether it has been done properly or not. So those things, communication problem will be there. Okay, but agile methodology level, what will happen means there will be a small team and then the total team will be sitting under the same place itself. Anything interaction will be directly will be happen with them. So no communication gap will be there, and also interaction between the customers also is good because every 15 days they will be making sure that actually what they will call the customer and then they make sure that actually what this is what they are going to develop it and what are the requirements has to be taken. All will be discussed by them. Then only they will start the next phase over there. Okay, then to develop an application at a quicker phase is not possible on the other other models, but here it's possible. Okay, in other model, absence of customer involvement always will be there, but here it's not like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Next. Okay, and then this team is also what? It's a cross-functional team. That is actually what multi-skill level peoples will be there. What is the product backlog? Okay, a requirement in an agile is called as a user story. Okay, each and every requirement will be called as a user story over there. Okay, the collection of user stories in the entire project will be called as a product backlog. If the product backlog is very big, we refer it as a epic. We call it as an epic. Product backlog, yeah, it's called as epic.
Yep.
Product backlog contains user stories in a priority manner. That is actually that priority will be given by the customer, otherwise by the BA. Okay, all the user stories will be present under the product backlog. Okay, entire product backlog will be owned by the customer or the BA. Usually BA will be owning it. Okay, otherwise customer will be owning it. User story can be added into backlog at any point of time, because every 15 days we will be taking the requirements and then we'll be doing. So anytime we can add the user story on it. Then also what we will be also making sure that actually priority each and every time will be given by the customer, which to be taken also. That's
Okay.
it. Next, we have the Scrum team.
15 days we take a requirement. Does the requirement come from the client every 15 days as a new update? Or
it's not like that always. That is actually what he will be giving the entire requirement before. Then everything, all the requirements will be collected in the product backlog.
Product backlog. Okay.
In between time also he might come as with some requirements.
Oh, okay.
So always we'll have a call with the customer before we start the next iteration. That time we will be giving information to the customer that these are the requirements we are planning to do it for the next 15 days. Is there any changes that you need to do from your side? Then he will say, no, compared to this one, I want this requirement to be done. Like that, he will be giving you information. Based on that, we will be doing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, next is Scrum team. It's a cross-functional team, okay, which consists of the developers, testers, database engineers, network engineers, administration people, all will be present on that. Okay, then the ideal size of the team will be always 7 plus or minus 2 members.
Yeah.
Always it's 7 plus or minus 2 members over there.
Okay.
One of the team member will be managing the entire team. He will be called as a Scrum Master. Active contributors of a Scrum team are called as pigs. Okay, so active contributors will be called as a pigs over there. Then the passive contributor in the Scrum team will be called as a chicken. That is, he will not be interacting more. He'll be just getting the update alone of the team status. Okay, Scrum Master will be responsible for completing the entire product.
Okay.
Clear? Any doubts on this one?
No, it's okay. It's all clear.
Next, sprint planning meeting. We have a sprint planning meeting. What does that sprint planning meeting means? Okay, I told that actually what every 15 days they take the requirements. Okay, so the BA collects the requirements from the client. Then next we'll be having a sprint planning meeting. It's also called as iteration planning meeting. We'll be calling it as IPM also. Sprint planning meeting, otherwise we'll be calling it as IPM, iteration planning meeting. Okay, which is being conducted by the Scrum Master. Entire development will be splitted into incremental method of developing. Okay, so the thing is what they means entire development information is there now, that will be splitted into incremental method of developing the software. So each and every time they take the priority requirements over there, that is what being done. Sprint duration always will be there for 7 days or 15 days. Otherwise, maximum if it goes, it will be there for 30 days over there. Before starting the sprint, the Scrum Master will conduct a meeting that is called a sprint planning meeting. In this meeting, following points will be discussed. Requirements are clearly explained to engineers. Okay, tasks are identified for each and every engineer over there. Tasks are allotted to each and every engineer. That is actually what in this meeting for everyone requirements will be clearly explained. Okay, it's not only for that person, entire team member. There it will be explained. Then next, task also will be identified on that meeting itself. Task will be also allotted to the engineers also. Okay, when you're finishing the meeting, that time everyone knows what is the requirement that need to be done. Okay, then also they give the information actually what sorry, they make sure each and everything to be done at that point of time. This meeting will go for 6 to 8 hours over there based on requirement.
In this, basically in this meeting, all the testers, developers all sit together or?
Yes, everyone sits together and then finally they discuss it.
And then they give their own points and their views, seeing
Correct.
how long it take and how long. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Wow, that's the thing.
Yep.
Okay. Then next, daily stand-up meeting. What is this daily stand-up meeting? That is called as a Scrum meeting, the morning. Okay, everyday activity in the Scrum starts with the meeting called daily stand-up meeting. Okay, every day this meeting should be conducted compulsorily. Okay, what are the things that will be discussed? Means what has been done yesterday and what is going to be done today, and any issues or blockers that we are responsible. All those things will be checked.
Okay. Yeah.
Next, the Scrum Master will facilitate the team to overcome the issues if they find any blockers. Okay, that is what the Scrum Master responsibility.
So any type of blockers, he's responsible to get this blockers.
Correct. He is the person responsible. Then
If the system not working, or if there anything.
yes.
Yeah, it's like team leader position. Like team
Correct.
leader.
Okay. Then we have sprint backlog. Otherwise, we will call it as carry forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is a sprint backlog, or otherwise it's called as a carry forward means? So, from our side, the list of user story selected for the sprint is known as a sprint backlog.
Right. Okay.
The list of user story selected for the sprint is known as a sprint backlog over there.
Sprint backlog. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Any story which is unable to implement the current iteration. Any
considered in the next iteration.
Correct.
Yeah.
It will be considered in the next iteration. This will
So
called
like
as
an example, if there's any blockage, it cannot be done. So it will be carried forward to the next.
correct.
Module. Is that module we call, or is it next iteration?
Iteration.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
next. Okay. Note: Agile always requires 100% automation. Okay. Always 100% automation should be done. Everything should be automated.
What do you mean automated?
That is actually what, instead of testing by ourselves, we make a code to test it.
It's all automated testing. Okay.
Correct. That is what we'll be doing it.
Okay.
Advantages. Every engineers will be explained with the task. Okay. In the iteration planning meeting, everyone will be discussing about the requirements, and then when they will be allotting the each and every developers, this is what their task. All those things will be done. Okay. Customer is involved at the early stages. Okay. Everyone knows the requirement clearly, so they make sure they give the output perfectly. Customer involved at the early stages of development itself. Agile helps to adopt the changes very faster, because every 15 days we are doing an iteration. So that's why we can add the requirements, or we change the requirements at any point of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Then a product can be developed at the faster phase over here. It helps to achieve continuous improvement in the process. Okay, what we will be doing means actually what, every time when we are doing it, things went right and things went wrong, we will be checking it. Okay, all those things, what means we make sure we collect it over there in the sprint planning meeting.
Right. Okay.
Okay, then that information will be given to the client.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So then after that, what always will be a continuous achievement will be there. Disadvantages: it cannot be adopted for the critical or complex application.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It cannot be adopted because actually what, it takes a little bit time to get for it.
Right. Okay. I mean, like banking applications cannot be implemented.
Correct. It's a little bit tough to handle it. Requirement changes and all those things.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The skills required by the engineer. Okay. So, what are the skills required by the engineer in Agile methodology means? So the thing is, everyone should know a lot of skills over there, which is not possible to get it over there. That is what major disadvantage over here. It cannot be used in old system also, old application also. We cannot, for example, already they are following V model or some model. I cannot change the information.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those things cannot be done here. Okay, any doubts on the Agile model, Vinay?
No, I have to go through this, but I've got an idea.
Sure. You will just go through the document and then make sure you read all the things.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
You'll get a good idea on this one. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to prepare in the interview perspective.
Yeah.
If they say, have you worked in an agile environment, and then it is automation testing you need.
That is what it's like. Actually, what compulsorily everyone does not use the proper agile. Hybrid agile is what is, because we change it. Usually, what from our side, actually, what automation most probably will be there over there. Till you learn automation, you say that actually what you are a manual test engineer. Okay, because agile also will have manual test engineers also. Some person will be automating it. You will be manually testing the product.
So it's like a hybrid agile model.
Hybrid agile. These are all hybrid agile.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other doubts, Vinay?
No. So basically, what are we going to do, Murli? Are we going? Yeah, I'm okay to continue.
Okay. So now we are completed with the SDLC.
Sorry.
Now we have completed with the SDLC model. Okay. Next tomorrow we'll be seeing about what are the different types of testing we have, and then why we do all those types of testing. That is actually what testing. Different types of testing. Functional testing means what, and then after that, integration testing means what. System testing means what. All those things I'll try to give you with examples.
Okay.
We learn all the different types of testing. Once you learn that one, I'll just explain you a small application. Okay. In that application, I'll be asking you to get the test cases for it. I'll be giving you assignments on it.
I got it. Okay.
So when I give assignments, you will be getting to know how to test the product and all those things.
I got it. Okay.
That is all. Because then only you will be getting to know. That is what real-time testing will be doing it. I'll be giving you an application, and then I'll be asking to get some test cases for that.
Understood. Okay. Yeah.
That is how the goal goes. Okay, na?
Cool. Okay.
Okay. So anything else?
No, nothing else. No.
Okay, sure.